Hello everybody and welcome back to Fate Extra, and I do have some news in regards to the next game I'm going to play, and that's going to be Boktai. The next series I'm going to play is going to be Boktai, so I've discussed it with a friend, and he said he would enjoy seeing more Boktai more than the Sonic Adventure series, and I did, and I just remembered I watched like the game Grumps played and Brain Traps Grumps played. I didn't watch entirely the Grumps playthrough because I grew up with Sonic Adventure. And, you know, seeing them be bad at it was kind of heart-wrenching. To be honest, I didn't really care that much. But after seeing a few playthroughs of it already myself, I don't think I really need to do another Sonic Adventure game. But the Boktai series I will do. I did promise to do that a long time ago. So I am going to do that series. And I suppose I should mention that the next game in this, the next episode is going to be the final episode. And I'm actually recording this in advance, so I should have this episode and the next episode fully recorded, and not necessarily ready to be uploaded. I'll just have all the parts recorded. I just need to, render. So yeah, Father Kotohime is what he was called. Maybe it was Kotomine. I forget exactly how it was said. But yeah, it's time for the last elimination battle. Now, Gawain did take me a few tries. I believe I've said this before, but it's more relevant now. He did take me a few tries, but he's not too difficult. The final battle. Oh, by the way, the start of the next episode is like 20 minutes of cutscenes, so... Well, actually this is a long hallway in which I walk, just hear all the dialogue, and then I start running. But I probably could have heard all the dialogue anyway, but I'll explain it more there. But actually I don't need to explain it, it's pretty much what it is. The name of the sword is the Resurrected Sword of Victory. The Galatine. Galatine? When the sun was in the sky, he was invincible. Let's see here if I remember. The Numeral of Saint, I believe it was called. Yep. He can do that ability in the battle. It'll increase his defense by a lot. It only lasts it only lasts the turn he uses it. So like in the next turn he won't be invincible, but he'll use that when you're about to finish him off to survive another turn. So if you're both on like very low HP, focus on recovering first, because he's probably going to do that ability and kill you while he survives. Like I've only seen him do it once, and I believe it was on this the run that I did it, the run where I beat him. And he didn't kill me, but I can imagine that if you don't know the ability and you're going for it, you're like, I'm low on HP, but I can finish him, and he kills you because you didn't kill him. But yeah, with Caster, he's much weaker than Ronnie's Servant. So he isn't. If you beat Ronnie's Servant, you won't have any trouble with him. Essentially what I'm saying. It might be because I'm higher level than when I fought Ronnie's Servant, Berserker, but to me, if overall I had less trouble defeating a Gawain. I mean, I've heard people say that Julius and his servant was harder than Gawain, so, or was they saying it was easier than Seraph? But either way, if you got up to this day, you should be fine overall. Anyway, the last two cyber keys. And we're going towards the final battle. Into the Death Star for the final time. Here we go. Boy, time for a final fight with Leo and Gawain. Okay. Well, yeah, there have been 7 weeks, haven't there? It doesn't seem like a lot, but this game, as you can tell by my playtime during the save files, it's pretty long.
行きましょう。ガウェイン。
ガウェイン。
なんか本当に尻尾に来るんですけど。
Yep. Leo won't become the king because he won't be leaving this place alive. Shut up, Leo. Nobody cares about you. It's true. Smarmy? I have never heard of that word before. I just love the pose that the character is in. That like fake, like I don't know, like karate pose. It probably is a real pose, and I'm just calling it fake, but it's just it looks so stupid. Because he has no reason to do it, because he won't be able to do anything even if he's in that position. Yeah, there's probably gonna be a cut here, you know, like always. Oh, I remember why there's a cut here. I didn't change my formal wear, so I still have the formal wear like that I used to explore the arena. So which is why I make a cut to actually get the correct formal wear. Now, if you do essentially what you did during the oh yeah, don't waste all your now I remember, don't waste all your spells right off the bat. Use Merciful Sky before every spell to get the maximum amount of damage you can. Because I got close to defeating him by just spamming spells, but I ended up not having enough MP to finish him off, and so he was able to defeat me. So you're gonna want to make use of all of your MP when you can. And you're going to want to get rid of the stat buffs they do themselves. Or you can just focus on upgrading your attack, you know, with your magic or attack with formal wear. And just ignore his stat buffs. That's possible too, but you're going to have to do it. Be a lot more careful. Right here, I think I'm recovering some MP by using Break. Because at this point, because I fought him a few times, I knew some of his patterns, so I knew when he would guard, I believe. Oh, there was also the stun thing as well. But yeah, if Gawain can get a combo on you, he can pretty much finish you off, especially as caster, so if you can help it, try to use a skill to prevent him from, comboing you to death. the reason I'm not using Merciful Sky so much is because I never found like a great place to use it. Because I'd always get hurt, and I didn't want to get hurt, which is why I never used Merciful Sky too much. But when I found it appropriate, I did. So like while he's stunned would be a good place to use Merciful Sky, and you know, stuff like that. At this point, you should know a majority of like these kind of things from just playing the game on your own. This won't kill you if it hits you. You'll survive it definitely, but still gonna want to defend against that. I think I also hold on to my Noble Phantasm for when he's lower on HP so I can finish him off like that. I don't believe he has an ability where he can recover himself like Berserker. I do believe Berserker was the one that had the ability to heal himself. I don't believe Gawain was the one that had that one. The ability to revive himself, I'm sorry. I'll give it a Monopoly Blood. Quick look, let's see his abilities. See here. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have he doesn't have anything like that. But Leo can remove status effects from you, so that's going to be something you're going to need to keep in mind. And there's also Bomb, which can stun you. But like I said, Gawain does have numeral in the state, and he will do that on his fourth turn, on the fourth move of a turn when he's going to use it. So you have the Axis Blade, I suppose. That's something he can do. Yeah, this is usually a tell when they're gonna do the Noble Phantasm when they talk. They won't always do it here, but when you hear them talk again in the middle of a battle after you've done quite a bit of damage to them, that's usually a tell that they're gonna do their Noble Phantasm eventually. And he can do a skill and his Noble Phantasm on the same turn, so if you're unsure, sorry, they just came out of nowhere. Guard on the third turn, and on the guard on the third. I call it phase, and the sixth phase. Attack, actually, it's called attack here, but I don't like calling it attack because there's a command called attack. I assumed I was going to get hurt a lot more here, but I didn't. But yeah, that's his Noble Phantasm. And he can do this, like, almost immediately after. He can do this several times. He can do his Noble Phantasm several times, is what I mean to say. Lay. It's impossible. Or that's impossible. He said something like that. Or unbelievable. Something like that. But yeah. Kind of like when the enemy is like, oh my god, they survived. But yeah. I probably could have done this a lot better, but I didn't want to take as much damage. Or I didn't want to take that much damage at all, actually. Because, you know, I'm pretty fragile, so I didn't want to take too much damage there, which is why I didn't do Merciful Sky all the time. And here I was thinking maybe I can finish him off. I could have done another skill there. I shouldn't have done Chaos Heaven. I keep forgetting that after stunning him I can do another skill, but eh. But yeah. No, I wouldn't have finished him off. He would have still had 1,000 HP left, or so. So I wouldn't have finished him off, even if I did use another skill besides KS7. Oh yeah, you're also going to want to hold on to Sakura's amazing lunches, items that cure status effects for the final battle. You're going to want that. If you've used them, then I don't know if there are any items that can get rid of status effects. I mean, status effects on you. You're going to want that. I don't know if there's a form more that actually does that. And if there is, I don't know about it. But at this point, you can use any healing items you want. Don't bother with the pure ethers. For the final battle, you want elixirs. Yeah, like I said here, he uses just after one turn. He can use this. I think 2 turns. After 2 turns, he can use his double phantasm. No problem. And I almost did die there. Look at that. Jesus. Surprise again that we survived. We will survive. I say he's not hard as Berserker simply because he doesn't do as much damage. But I think he still would have finished me off if I didn't use guard there. If I had full HP, he probably wouldn't have been able to finish me off, but probably would have been damn close. Here's freaking Leo at the bomb. And he does stun us, unfortunately. So he's able to use. So Gawain here, he's able to use Blade of Devoted on us. This is a combo that Gawain doesn't really like to use, but there's Numero the same, which gives him the ability to take a lot less damage. And I thought I was gonna lose there. I really thought I was gonna lose there. But I think because I didn't finish them off so fast, I got all the little extra dialogue he said because Gawain Leo said something new there. But they were good, but not good enough. It's our win. Hooray! We beat Leo.
礼を言います。
光栄です。
困ったものですね。残念です。
And yeah, we defeated Leo. In the end, he, totally learned the things a king would need to know, I guess. Well, he learned the things that a normal person would need to know. I believe in Ozma 11 was also taught a similar sort of lesson. They were the first Ozma 11 game in which to truly know victory, you must first learn defeat. And I think that's pretty much true. Because if you always win, then you don't really have much of a drive to win, really. You don't really have any urge to do better because you always win. I think that's what it's sort of going for, because you won't try to improve because you feel that you're already on the top. I think I'm not fully explaining the lesson, mostly because I can't. Like I said, I'm bad at explaining things, so I can't fully explain it. But yeah, we are no longer constricted to the day system, and the school's pretty much lifeless now, considering there's no other tournaments. Well, there's no other battles. All the NPCs are gone because there's no use for them. I'm not sure who is actually the voice here. I don't know if it's Kodomine, the priest, I should say, because I don't know his actual name. But the priest, it says question mark, question mark, question mark, so I assume it's not him. But I'm not sure who exactly it is. It might actually be the final boss, but I'm not too sure on that. But yeah, you can visit the first floor. Well, I was going to say you can visit the commissary. And there's actually a little secret. You can go talk to Sakura again and get one more lunch. So actually, if you didn't have any negative status affect disappearing items, just a lot better. But you can get one more lunch from Sakura Muto. So I believe that will also get rid of any negative status effects on your servant. And if you talk to Rinch, you'll take it down to the final area of the game. Well, to the final boss. And you don't need to go right now. I would recommend talking to the priest first. I haven't been paying attention to his name, so what is his name? And talk to him past me. I am saving. 41 hours in that save slot. I guess next time we save, I'll be able to see how long I exactly played. Yeah, he has been, I guess. Father Kotomine. Holy Grail won't be going anywhere. Yeah. You know, we only really, like I was saying, we only really know the basics. It's a supercomputer. It's just meant to observe, and that's about it. All this is all pretty much that we know. So yeah. Phenomena that aren't observed do not exist. So it records the ifs, which sort of make me think that Caster might be an if and not an actual god of some sort. But who knows, she could be. So this is what it means that the moon cell could grant wishes, in that if you can control it, you can pretty much do whatever you want, just because of how much power it actually has. So you can pretty much change the world and onto how you want it to be. So he says go find him in the arena. What he's saying there is that you can actually go back to the arena. I go through it, but I just go from the beginning to the end, because it's a straight hallway, a big room, and then the exit. There are stronger monsters there. There are Nephilim there, I believe. They were called Nephilim, right? They're called something like that. And you can fight them for experience. So if you need the grind for the final boss, or you're having too much trouble, you can do so. And the secret... Well, the super boss of this game can be fought here, only on New Game Plus, though. And she only appears there if you've done all the Taiga requests, and there'll be, where Taiga was, there'll be a desk, and you talk to the desk, or examine it, and then you go here, and the super boss will be here. This is not New Game Plus, so I won't be able to show that off. And you see there, arena level 36, so I assume 36 is the minimum level or recommended level that you would need to beat the final boss. But as you know, I show off the arena here just to show it off. I suppose, like I said, I don't explore the entirety of it. If an enemy does try to go after me there, it doesn't exactly, come at me. I hope they wouldn't, in my heart, actually skip the beat when that happened. But yeah, this video is almost over, and the next one will be the finale. So, I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Bye.